Yeah, we'll just, as you were saying, Leah.
Yeah, so there was this video that Andrew surprised me on a line is when it's called Expectation versus Reality, Saw and Amy comic dub. And it was like Amy and Sonic in a bathtub, and then Sonic, Andrew was like using, oh my gosh, it was when he was doing the duck sounds. I was laughing so hard, and I was smiling so much. My family was like, "Leah, are you okay?" I'm like, "Yes, I'm
fine." Oh.
It was really fun doing that.
Yeah, I wish I got to dub it with you, but then I that's why I give sometimes Pinky, because since she's my understudy, she helps me out, and then I'm like, okay, I'm not stressed. Okay, cool.
Oh.
Yeah, she really helps me out, and I appreciate your help too, Andrew. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Anytime.
Yay!
It looks like I see a question in the chat by Kevin.
Kevin!
My question, how did you come up with your username?
Ooh, I love that question. Let me think for a minute. I wanted to have a name that, also a personal connection, like Leah, like it makes it a little more personal, and then wanted to have like an imagination, creativity, like fantasies is like dreams, and like captures the like different stories and characters I would be creating like in fan dubs, because I feel like fantasies can be like anything you dream of, anything you want, anything you desire, and I'm like, that could be like meaning of all the stories I'm going to be telling like through the fan dubbing. And also I am planning to make AUs. They're a work in progress. And then the name symbolizes being like artistic visions to life through the arts, and like it just gives it like a dreamy vibe. I don't know, I just like, it's just my own content style of like imagination. And also like, I don't know if you noticed, like my the profile on my YouTube channel is like a mascot. I know one of my artists is working on the my OC, my Sonic OC right now, and it's like it symbolizes as a pink bunny because I'm like sweet, angelic, cute. I don't know, and I also love the color pink and bunnies.
Aww.
Yeah. So I kind of wanted to make a little cutesy, like fun, and like the intro of my, the intro of my videos, right?
Yeah.
I wanted to have something so people get to know me on a deeper level. So like I was like, maybe I should say my name in the intro, Leah Fantasies. Like, so I did that. And then everyone started mocking me and making fun of me. And I'm like, no, guys, stop. My whole team was like, we should make a Leah Fantasies of everyone saying it on April Fools.
Oh.
Yeah, thank you for the question, Kevin.
Nice. I always did wonder, and then when I found out, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be fun because yay, I get to say Leah and it's a different Leah.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. I see a question. Well, direct the question to Leah Fantasies. I guess Evie Chan are.
Yeah, she's Ivy.
Ivy, okay. All right, Ivy, please direct your question to Leah Fantasies. Okay, so when did you think of being who you are today, and do you love being who you are currently? Very interesting question.
Wow. Okay, I gotta think for a minute. Like, I remember when I was a little girl and I was getting into high school, I wrote in the yearbook, I want to be a YouTuber and an actress. And everyone was like, Leah, like, that's not a realistic goal. And I'm like, yeah, watch me. So I kind of developed the independence of like starting. I think before, believe it or not, I did start another channel, but it was like It's Leah. It was called It's Leah, and I was doing gaming. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna abandon that channel. And then that's when I started doing comic dubbing. So I never knew I was so capable of like doing like everyone was telling me your thumbnails are so cool. They're so like perfect. Your voice acting is great. Your editing is great. So I am really proud of the person I am today. I never knew I would be here today with everyone's support. Everyone's just been so amazing, and I'm so grateful. Yeah, so it's really truly amazing how life works.
Very, very interesting. Yeah, that's a very thought-provoking. Like, you actually prove them wrong too. When you think about it, you're like, watch me, and then look at you now. You definitely prove them wrong.
Yeah, take those haters.
You kind of just stuck, you just stuck to your guns, and then you're like, hey,
Yeah.
And then now you're getting like compliments about like your content. So I'd say that's an accomplishment.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Here is my next question for you, Leah. What
Okay.
challenges have you faced in being a Sonic content creator, and how have you overcome them?
I know I do see some comments like people supporting me, but you're also going to have those, you're going to have the good and you're going to have the bad. That's going to just be life. And I know I can be an overthinker sometimes and I please everybody, but I know it's so important to have your friends and your family sticking by you and you're like have support. So I try to engage with my audience and balance their interests with my creative vision. And then I try to stay, I try to stay consistent with the quality and schedule. So I know that can be very hard and stressful. So I use a content plan that I'm comfortable with to maintain that consistency. And then again, handling the negative feedback, I try to change it to a positive. Okay, so they want to see they don't want to see Sonato, they want to see Shad Amy, for example. I'm like, okay, I'll do that, but I also want to do something that I love too, like Son Amy. So I try to make everyone happy, but I also want to look after number one, me. So focus on like constructive criticism and surround myself that support with people. Another thing I know has been hard, keeping up with the Sonic trends and updates, because since it's a very popular franchise and comics just keep going and going, I go on a pace that works best for me. So I follow Sonic news and like stuff on Twitter, engage with my fans. I try to post like in the future saying like, hey, what do you guys want to see? Do you want to see Shad Amy more? Do you want to see Son Amy more? Because at first I did do more Son Amy and then I slowly did Shad Amy and then Son Amy. And you know what I mean? I try to make a general of everything so everyone enjoys. And managing the time, oh my gosh, because I know I can be on the computer editing, and I know it can be overstimulating. So I try to step back and do other stuff just so I'm not like overstimulated. I know that was a big struggle when starting YouTube. Another thing, lastly, maintaining like originality. So I always want to try to make myself stand out, be different, be unique, and not like follow anybody. Just like be your own person.
Mm-hmm. Very, very nice. Yeah, like it's very cool that you want to also you ask, like, you get their constructive constructive feedback that, like, hey, we'd like to see more of this, or we like to see more of that. And I really like how you balance it between what you want to do, but at the same time, you are taking their constructive feedback into mind.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see another question in the chat. It is by Kimmy. Question: when did you decide to be a YouTuber?
So I think in June, when I started using Discord more, and I had friends around me, and we got to be like, oh, I had my first friend. I'll shout out to her, Pixie, or Pixel. She and we started dubbing just for fun, and then also my friends who are here today. We just started dubbing for fun, and then we just thought, hey, people are making content for like Sonic content. Do you want to actually try making a channel, Leah? I'm like, oh, I'm very camera shy. I'm like, no, you don't have to show your face or anything. I'm like, okay, can I have some help like starting the dynamic of starting a channel? And like, yeah, and then I just started in December, and that's when the first video came out. And when people started watching my content, I was like, you know what? Let's keep it coming. Let's keep it going. Like people are loving the content. I want to keep growing as a content creator.
Oh, Andrew, do you have any questions for Leah? Andrew?
Oh, I
Right?
think your mic went down, Leah.
Oh,
Yeah,
my mic.
very quiet.
Oh, that's very weird.
Oh, there we go.
That was weird. All right, Andrew, do you have a question for Leah?
Yeah, I have a few actually, but I'll pick this next one. How do you warm up into your Amy voice?
Oh, I love this question. So there's many things I do to warm up as Amy. For example, so I have a plush of Amy Rose, the classic version, and I try to hold the plush, and then I feel the character. I'm like, okay, this is what I envision, and also I close my eyes. I try to memorize the line, or I just say lines like, "Hey, Shadow." Like I try to say, like it's a little weird, but I say like specific lines that I'm like that have a little bit of a, what would you call it? Um, I don't know, but that helps me warm up. And then I try. First, I turn my volume up so I can hear myself and project my voice. That always helps me, and then that makes me feel comfortable. Like, oh, I can project my voice without a mic and hearing my voice. That is like a good way to, yeah.
Hmm.
Very
And also drinking water. That, not drinking soda or anything, just having water by my side, is very helpful. I totally recommend when you're voice acting, drink water. You will be dehydrated if you don't.
Yeah. Usually for myself, I usually drink lemon and lime water.
Ooh, I
Kind
do
of
love iced
seasons
tea.
the yeah, it kind of seasons the voice a bit more as well.
Yes.
Nice, nice.
Now I want to hold my Amy Rose plush, but it's all the way in my other plushies with Sonic.
Oh.
Oh.
Ooh. Looks like Andrew, do you want to read the question MC Voices put in the chat?
Yes. So MC Voices asks, what comics have you not dubbed that you would love to do?
Ooh. A little bit of a spoiler. I don't know if you know Sonic the Murder of Me. It's a great series, and I am planning to dub it someday, just waiting for the great opportunity. And I'm just planning the casting right now. So that is a series I am waiting to when I'm ready to start. Another one is the what's it called? I forgot what it's called. Oh man. I am planning to make more animatics of my own with my artists. So more original content in the future, like more of my own instead of like fan dubbing. Like, yeah. And another series I know I'm spoiling everything. I'm sorry. I am wanting to dub Unexpected Test Subject Sonny series.
Ooh,
Ooh.
Yeah.
very interesting.
Thank you for the question.
Ooh, okay. Looks like I see another question in the chat by, I think it's Ivy, right? The Evie Chan art, that's Ivy, right? Just to be sure.
Yeah, Ivy.
Okay. From Ivy is, what is your favorite types of videos to make? Comics, games, etc.
So what do you mean? Like, do you mean like what type of videos do I like to edit or to create?
I would say maybe you can answer for both of those that you mentioned.
Yeah.
Because that's the way they wrote it.
What type
Okay.
of
Ivy said
both?
both.
Okay. What is your sorry, I'm just trying to read the question one more time. What is your favorite type of videos to make? And I know I make a lot of Sonamy content, so that is a big thing. I try adding comics with specifically with I know people have said that, oh, I like the Sonamy compilation 5 video. That barely has lines and it just has pictures, and that gives me a chance to express with improv. I know that one I did with Andrew, I believe. And I just improv is just so much fun because then I get to mess around in the mic and then goof off, and then also it's entertaining for the audience too. I do really like my favorite video game of Sonic. I know there is a new game coming out and I'm super excited about that. I really like Sonic Generations. I did play with my friends a while back when I didn't have the game, but they had the game, and it was really fun.
Nice.
So I also like. I know I'm just gonna want to put this out there. Since the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie is coming out in December, I really hope that people make more comics of that, and then I will make more dubbing of that as well. That would be really cool too.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
I've seen like fan made ones where they like to insert like their version of movie Amy, because we don't really know what she looks like as of yet. But there was this really cute one where Tom's like, "Hey Maddie," it's like Sonic brought his girlfriend, and then he just movie Sonic like, "No,
Oh,
the girl I just met." It was adorable.
yeah.
That one was adorable. So I've seen a few around, and then they always like to insert Amy because it's like, hey, let's make this funny. and pretty much. All right. Here is my next question for you, Leah. Which other Sonic media are your favorites other than the Sonic games? It could be like the actual official animations that they released on the socials for Sonic, the comics, the movies, cartoons.
Hold on, I'm trying to find the question because I wrote my notes, so I come prepared. Oh, you're saying what other franchises I'm into?
Oh no, the other Sonic media. Like it can be other than the games. It could be like the animations, like the official animations they released, or the comics, the movies, the cartoons.
Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to find the question.
Oh,
I'm so sorry. This is embarrassing. Oh no.
it's okay. Take your time. Because I know the Sonic franchise has really evolved through the years. Like
Mm-hmm.
it first all started out with the games and then, the comics and then the cartoons. And then we actually officially got like an official like animations from Sega, and then we ended up getting like actual, CGI slash live action movies of it now.
Yeah. Can you, if it's okay, can you repeat the question one more time if that's okay?
Which other Sonic media are your favorites other than the Sonic games? It can be like animations, comics, movies, cartoons.
Ooh, okay. Which kind of video games I'm in content or Sonic related, right?
Yep, any other Sonic media, because I have mentioned the Sonic franchise has evolved. We got like the actual live action mixed with CGI movies. We got
Yeah.
like the actual comics, we got like cartoons and actual official animations, that they posted on the Sonic YouTube and Twitter and stuff.
I'm gonna have to say Sonic Prime because Sonic Prime it was just one of my favorites, and also I am really excited for Sonic the Sonic movies, like them involving more because I feel like they're gonna add like maybe they might add a fourth one. I don't know, but it would be a miracle if they did. So yeah, I like Sonic Prime and the Sonic movies.
Yeah, the Sonic movies bring like a fresh twist to it.
A fresh yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Like they don't just add. Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. They don't just add like stuff from the games and the series. They try to add their own originality into the movies, so it's like different and like not so predictable. So I know like the casting, for example, I think that casting was perfect. They did something a little bit different, and I'm really excited for Keanu to have his chance to shine. And I I am happy that they got to keep Colleen for Tails because she does do a really good job on Tails. So yeah,
Yeah, for sure. Like with, that's very rare, that they keep like a voice actor, you know, in like that, because usually what Hollywood does is that they usually cast celebrity voices, you know, but with Tails they kind of made the exception for that, and
hmm
I'm pretty glad that they did, because I don't know if there was any other celebrity voice that can capture Tails as much as Colleen does,
yeah.
if anything. So, but I'm very curious. What did you think? What was your first reaction when you first heard Knuckles' voice in the movie?
I was like, wait, he's from Marvel. Oh wait, I recognize the actor. And also, what they did with Knuckles' character, also for the Knuckles series, I was just like, okay. I'm not gonna laugh, but it was just I love his character. They make him so like funny and goofy and because he's such a serious character and he takes everything literal.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I really love Knuckles' character. Like when the trailer, he said, like when what was it? What was the line? Do you remember, Andrew? The line when he says, "This is Sonic was not the." Hmm, when they had their first interaction with Shadow in the trailer. Knuckles and Tails.
Oh,
And
yeah. He's far more was it superior than the last hedgehog I fought or something?
yeah. And then Sonic's like, really? Are you kidding me? Are you
Yeah,
kidding?
he's like,
Really?
dude, right here.
I think what made it hilarious when Knuckles like, actually Sonic, I do want to fight. Knuckles, no. And then you just see Shadow just twist his like head. Oh, he kicks him. I was like,
Yeah.
and that literally became like a meme in itself. And I've seen people do
Really? A meme. More memes.
I'm just like, I still remember when in the second movie trailer, it was like, do I look like I need your power? And then now it's like literally Knuckles. Like,
Do I look like I need your power?
like, but yeah,
Yeah.
like the casting was like you could tell like they really took into actual care how the characters like
Yeah.
characters interact and their personalities and everything. So
They make them have character development and actual, like, they make them not like, oh, I'm so perfect, la 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 la. Like, they actually make them have, like, they learn from their mistakes, they go through challenges, they go through all their struggles, and they, like, I love that because it makes it so believable and so real.
mhm.
And it touches my heart, so.
Yeah, like literally like Knuckles pretty much had his character arc in the Knuckles show. Like it kind of fit in movie too, but then you kind of see it more in the Knuckles show, and
Yeah.
and and I'm presuming like movie 3 we're probably gonna see some development for Shadow most likely. But yeah, the movies have been doing pretty well, and and I love that they the fresh twist that they do really it really makes the movies stand out from the games. Like they're not just carbon copying, every lore thing. They're actually like they get some concepts and lore, but they kind of change it up where they make like a coherent story, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Mhm. All right, Andrew, do you have another question for Leah?
Yes. Let's have a look. Let's see. Okay, here's one. Besides Sonic, is there any other franchise that you're a big fan of?
Ooh. So Nintendo is one of them. So I love the franchises like Mario, Legends of Zelda, and Kirby. Disney, I enjoy like the classic Disney movies. Like another one is like the game like Kingdom Hearts series, Tangled, and one that just came out recently that I loved was Inside Out 2, which was a great film because it was just so touching and like it was so believable, and oh my gosh, I can't stop thinking about it because it really made me cry at the theater. And then my aunt was like looking at me like, "Are you crying?" And I'm like, "No, I'm fine. I'm fine." Anime, I do love anime. The interest in anime, like my first anime was Fruits Basket. I do love Maid Sama. I'm a big romance, like I love romance. Snow White with red hair, and then superheroes. I really love. I like the fantasy kind of feel. Marvel or comics or like movies, and then video games. Like other video games, I love like favorites. Pokemon and Final Fantasy.
Hey,
Yay!
let's go. I'm a fellow Kingdom Hearts fan right here. I love Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Like whenever people mention that like they say Kingdom Hearts is for kids, I'm like, have you not seen how dark this story gets?
Exactly.
I'm just like, it was like, this story is dark. I'm just like, every time when people say that to me, I'm just like, are you kidding me? Like, sure, it has the Disney brightness stuff, but they really do have a lot of dark elements in their story. So I'm like, what are you talking about? This is not for kids.
It's like saying oh, Sonic's for kids. Do not ever say that ever again. Go to the corner. Do not look at me until you realize that Sonic is not for kids. It's for everyone to enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you have another question, Andrew, for Leah?
Yes, I do actually. So you mentioned about doing your own like original animatic Sonami stuff. Do you ever
Yeah.
think about doing like audio dramas of Sonami stuff in the future,
Audio-
or
What do you mean, like audio dramas, like like
they're like radio plays, like they're just voices
ooh,
for some and stuff?
that would be a great like addition to the channel. I actually never thought about that. That actually I might keep in mind. Thank you. I might do that in the future.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yay!
Ooh, I see questions.
Because I am heading to the film industry eventually when I graduate. So that would be like a great addition as well.
Ooh, nice. Looks like I see another question in the chat by Big Man Evan. Okay, here's a question for Leah. How did you come to find your voice for Amy? Did it just come naturally, or is it something you had to work on over time to get to where it is now?
Ooh. Thank you. Not a question like, oh, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite animal? Because he was going to tell me. I'm going to ask questions like that. I like that question, actually. I think before I started Amy as very high pitch, and then I slowly got to, like, I know the second video of an IDW comic, I sounded more like IDW Amy. So I think by time I got to feel the character and like understand the dynamic of like, because I want to make it like, I don't want to sound exactly like Amy. That's maybe a little impossible, but for me, but because I'm not that talented, but I wanted to sound like my own version of Amy. So I guess practicing like at least daily, weekly, that really helped. And getting the feedback from my friends and my team also really helped as well, because I am open for feedback. I know I try to do comics that show Amy like feeling like sad and emotional like that. I'm going to do in the future, just so I get not always Amy so happy and so cheery, because she is like that. But there's going to be times when she's like down and sad. And like I wanted to, so I did try doing different expressions and different pitches of what Amy would sound like. Yeah.
Very interesting. Yeah, I kind of already presumed it's kind of like something you worked on over time, because
Yeah.
when you start voice acting, you're never going to get it like right away. You have to like keep practicing it, and then you can always ask your friends, or people that you work with, or your team, for some constructive feedback, on how to improve
Yeah.
your voice. So I think it's for most people, it would be like over time, you start to eventually get to the voice that you want to use for your content,
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh, okay. Whoa, that's an interesting question. Andrew, do you want to read that question by Mona Moon in the chat?
Whoa!
Which one? Oh, is this one? What's your darkest secret?
Silly answers only. Literally in Peru.
Silly.
What is your
Guys.
darkest secret?
I have to tell you, I know I shouldn't keep it a secret anymore. I have to put it out there. I'm sorry. I like dinos.
Oh.
No, I'm not a simp. I'm not a simp. Everyone in the chat, because I know my friends say, "Oh, Leah simps for Sonic." Oh no. No.
Oh no.
No, because they always say Leah sings for Sonic, and I'm like, he's just I just love the character. No. I just love the character so much. He's grown. Like the character Sonic, like first I know he pushed Amy away at first, and then he slowly accepted his feelings, you know. He's just a little baby boy.
Oh. Oh.
So I've been out there. I am not a simp. You really thought my darkest secret was I'm a simp? I don't think so. I'm never admitting that on live stream. Oh, no.
Oh my gosh, that's like, oh yeah, let's put Leah Fantasies on the spot for this. Oh.
Incorrect buzzer. Evan. Oh, that was a fun question. Thank you for the question.
All right, so here is my next question for you, Leah.
Okay.
Which Sonic fan artist's comic art style catches your eye and makes you immediately want to dub over it?
Since I'm a big lovey-dovey with like romance, I do try to do more of like Sonimi ships, and I do plan to make more of the other characters because I know like people do love seeing Sonimi, and I love that, but also I want to get other characters to shine, like SBO, Vector, because I know people also like funny moments with like other characters like Rouge and Blaze and like have other secondary characters. So I try my best to have the cast have a chance to shine. Yeah, and also the storytelling. Like I know one one comic I really like is, which I posted already, I believe. Let me go find it actually. Pen Pals. Yeah, Pen Pals, because it's I love the emotion between the two characters, Sonic and Amy, and then they grow. Like I keep saying, they do grow, and I'm so passionate into Sonimi, so I try my best to do. I also try to do other comics that no one has posted before, like Expectation versus Reality. No one has posted that. Another one was Short Years Remembered. No one has posted that. Rusty Rose backstory. Like I try to be different and be the first to start something new.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, like I always love when people dub over the fan comics that artists make. Like, I'm very curious. Like, are you like interested in eBay? Like, I'm pretty sure you've heard of them, right? eBay.
eBay.
Like they made like those popular like Boom Sonini comics.
Oh yes, yeah. She made the is it the Sonic and Amy kiss under the mistletoe Christmas in July, and then the Sonic Boom versions?
Yeah.
Yeah, I really want to dub that. I've just been so busy, and then I was like, I am planning to. That's another comic I am planning to dub someday, just like when I have the time, you know. So I try my best, since I know I give myself breaks between, so I don't stress myself out, because I know we're almost at 4K, and I was like, you know what, I want to make something. And oh, I just noticed there's a new video I am planning to be working on, but I don't want to spoil it for everybody because I know I'm really bad at keeping secrets when it comes to content. But I'll only give you a hint. It's Sonimi. There you go, for the 4K video.
Interesting. but yeah, like I always love whenever I see people like dub like fan comics from artists, you know.
Yeah.
because those are so interesting because like, ooh, we get to hear some audio on this from people who are passionate, to actually, want
Yeah.
to dub all that. Interesting. All right, Andrew, do you have another question for Leah?
Yep. Is there any funny moments or bloopers when recording lines?
Ooh.
No, no, no. Yes, yes. Many bloopers, many. I am planning to upload the third compilation soon. I'm just trying to gather all the bloopers together. We did post the first compilation. I believe it was 8 months ago, and then the second, because it was 13 minutes. It was like 14 minutes, and I had my editors help me out because it was a lot. And then the second compilation was when was that? I think my 1,000 subscriber special, which was 16 minutes. So that was really fun because it was us messing around while like when Leah's like freaking out and like, oh no, I messed up on the line. Oh no. And then us playing games while like taking a break from voice acting. So like we try our best to like not always like, yeah, we do voice acting, but we do other stuff. So we interact and like take breaks. So it was a fun compilation to do, like fun skits.
Nice. Bloopers are always funny.
Yeah, because it's just Leah screaming at a mic and being like, because I know we were playing on our break, Poppy's Playtime, and if you have watched the video, I was like saying like, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. Leah, calm down. You're okay. And just me goofing off on a mic. It's just fun. Like and then showing everyone what's behind the scenes when we're voice acting, and it just gets to know the cast more, like the team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like
I think that's really important.
Yeah, that's definitely true. When you post bloopers, you can actually see behind the scenes of what happens, if you mess up on a line or if any funny moments do come out from it.
Yeah.
Because I know Andrew knows this, that when we were practicing like song covers and stuff,
Oh yeah.
blooper blunders and stuff.
Aw.
And of course, one of our we do have a song cover coming out on my YouTube channel, but Doom the Mean Queen, our BFF in Teen Serenity, is actually creating an animatic blooper compilation of funny shenanigans that's happening that happened in that session. But yeah, it really does bring into context of like, oh, it's like these are it. It really comes off as like you're having so much fun while you're doing this.
Mm-hmm.
If anything, so I think yeah, like doing blooper compilations are fun.
Yeah.
Ooh, here is my next question. Are there any other Sonic content creators who have inspired you to start making your own Sonic content?
Ooh. Can I also mention like voice actors as well? Because I know like voice actors, there's 3 that really inspired me to be an actor as well. I know Tara Strong is a very amazing actor. I was actually in the same room as her, and I got to see her, which is really cool. And then in the Canada, it was like Comic-Con, but it was like sadly Roger Craig Smith had to cancel, and I almost got to meet him though. Jim Carrey, I love Jim Carrey. He makes every movie, every show, like I remember he was the Grinch. As a kid, I was a little terrified, but it was like he inspires me to be a better version of myself as an actor. And like improv, oh my gosh, one thing you're gonna hear about me is I love improv. Ryan Reynolds, he's Canadian like me, so he is planning to make a film industry in Canada, and I really want to like meet him one day because he's inspired. Like I just gotta say, all these actors, they work hard, they do a lot, and I just get so inspired by, and I always watch the film over and over and over again, and then it makes me feel like, you know what, I want to do. I want to do something like that. So I guess just because another thing, when I was in high school, also another content creator, sorry, I'm rambling. Another content creator, like two of them has inspired me, who voice act, is actually Soniku X Rose, who's inspired me to make content because their content is just amazing, and I'm like, wow, I gotta start cooking. Another one is I hope I'm pronouncing her name right, Nika, who mostly does gaming, but also like comic. She also inspires me to make more compilations, like push myself to make longer videos. Tara Strong, sorry, not Tara Strong. Sorry, my apologies. Tara Diaries is one has inspired me, and also try to be my own self and be original, because I know we have a similarity of content, and I want to make myself stand out more. So she really helped me to find myself. I know I was saying something before. I think in high school, I remember that I wouldn't be good in sciences or math or that sort of thing. I knew I was heading in the arts. So I guess when I just love watching movies. Movies has always been a passion in my life, and yeah, I guess that's how I'm here today and as an actor.
Very interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I actually did do a Q&A with Tara's Diary a while back.
Aw.
Yeah, she's very sweet too.
Yeah, I know she works hard a lot, and she does make a lot of content and with her team, and like she is an amazing content creator. She works hard.
Yeah, she sure does. Like, I'm very curious, what's your favorite like AU fanfic that she does, like audio dramas, I guess you could say?
Oh,
What's your favorite?
that is a great question. I know Sonic Fantasy just came out, episode 1, and I am excited about that. I do really like the backstory of Mephiles, and that touched my heart because I got to see another a villain's point of view. That is like extraordinary. That's like different and unique. So it was really cool to hear that, and it's nice to have like other characters like Uncle Chuck in the AU and other original characters, because it makes her channel more original and unique and different. So it's nice to see that, and the art is amazing too.
Yeah.
For me, okay, I'm sorry, Ultra, if you're watching this, I am spoiling one AU, but I have to pick which one. I have to pick wisely because it will be on live. I am playing my own AU. Actually, I'll do that because I don't want to be mean and spoil everything. I am writing an AU right now called Nightmares versus Fantasies, like Sonic Nightmares versus Fantasies, because it's like the title of my channel. So that will be probably coming soon, hopefully. Yeah, Nightmares versus Fantasies, Sonic.
Ooh, yeah, that's so interesting. Like, I know with Tara, like, yeah, like her AUs are very great, and everything, and it's really cool that she inspired you. Because when I watch your content, I kind of got the feeling you got inspired by Tara's Diary, and now
yeah. Yeah. So that's what I mean when I struggle trying to be a very like on my own. I want to find myself, and I had to like I struggled a little bit trying to find my way. Like, oh, I want to be different. I don't want to like do anything like anyone else is doing. So, because since we like the color pink, we like Amy. I want to be my own person and not have to like, oh, I want to copy this. I want to be original as possible. So once I start my AUs, I think I'll stand out even more as I grow as a content creator. Because, now I really want to say this AU now. I'm sorry, Ultra. I couldn't keep it a secret anymore. It has to be out there. You know how people make AUs of Sonic? Like, there's different AUs, but there's one type of AU genre that no one has ever done, and that is race cars. Since, Sonic is speed and everything, that is something we're working on.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It is a work in progress. I am sorry, Ultra, that I had to spoil it, but it will be. I didn't name the title or anything. I'm just giving you race cars, Sonic race cars, that sort of thing. Yeah.
Ooh.
Just like a little bit of action, a little bit of romance, a little bit of like that sort of thing. Like, yeah.
For sure.
So I am really looking forward to making more AUs, like starting more. And I do really love writing because as a student in film, that has taught me to grow as a writer. And I also love Amy and Sonic. So that has also motivated me to grow and keep writing, because I also write songs as well. So I was like, I haven't wrote a song in a while. I'm just currently writing one for Sonic Nightmares versus Fantasies. So a little bit of a musical and a little bit of a, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
I better be quiet now before I spoil anything else. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. All right. So, Andrew, do you have another question for Leah?
Let me see. Which one have I not asked? Yes. Here's one. What's been the hardest video to edit?
Ooh. I think the hardest edit for me to edit a video, let me think for a minute. Oh, I know. I feel like the Sonic, what's it called? It was, what was it? Oh no, I'm forgetting now. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I deeply apologize. Let me check my channel actually. Oh yeah, now I remember. Fashion wardrobe Sonic comic dub, because I was a little bit like, I was a little bit late on the 1K video, because that was like a secondary thing. It was 5 minutes, so that was when I was editing on my own. And I also, it took a long time because it was with the whole entire cast, like almost everybody. Like, for example, we had me as Amy, Shad Amy Lover 9572 as Tails, Zilla as Knuckles, Arcana Shadow, Cashing Snow as Rouge as Understudy. Everybody's been, and we also had a special guest as the artist playing her own OC. So there was like over 7 characters I had to go over. And I guess I try to stay organized as possible. Like, hey, can you name your file of your recordings? So I guess that took a long time for myself to edit. So I tried taking breaks.
Ooh.
I am really happy with the outcome though, because I always look back.
Okay.
Oh.
Nice. All right. Let me go see where my next question is. Let's see. How do you maintain the health and quality of your voice, especially during demanding projects?
What do you mean?
Like, how do you maintain your voice, especially if it's like something grueling, like a recording session, like especially,
Oh.
yeah.
like try not to break my voice when I'm like practicing too much. Do you know? Is that what you mean? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, like that's why I decided to have an understudy for like Pinky's my understudy. So if when I'm not able, like one time I was sick one day and I was like, oh, I can't record this comic. I'm so sad. So I gave it to Pinky and she helps me out, like go back and forth and also gets her voice out there while I rest my voice. And then I do try when I'm Blaze is more, I haven't done more Blaze on my channel, but I am planning to do more Blaze of my character getting out there as, you know, my own version as Blaze. Blaze is very close to my original voice. I'm like, hold on, let me try. Hold on, let's see if I can do it on the spot. Hi, everyone. My name's Blaze.
Ooh.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. But like, I have to like, and then Amy, I have to go swap to her. And like that other comic of, I did a really good job on swapping Amy and Blaze on the spot. That was a Sonic comic dub yoga class session. I did that talking to myself. Yeah, because I was Amy and Blaze. So I'm like, hi, my name's Amy Rose. I go back and forth like, I wonder where Shadow. I said Shadow. I'm sorry, Son Amy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Andrew must be hurt now because he's Sonic. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Sonic.
It's fine, Amy.
I still love you.
Oh.
Little Sonic. No, a little Sonic moment. Yeah, but I do try my best. Like, since I get really nervous really easily, so that I know I messed up just now with Blaze and Amy because I get very camera shy as well. So I try my best to relax my body, take a deep breath, and relax so I don't like freak out and overwhelm myself. So now that I'm calm, I try Amy again and I try like this. We may have to call the resistance. Now it's a little better because I calmed my body down. I'm not like freaking out. I'm not stressed. I took a deep breath and I relax.
Nice.
Yeah.
Looks like we have room for one more question. Oh, okay. I see one in the chat by Mona Muniz. What's the most out of context you've ever said? Interesting question.
What do you mean?
That's what they wrote.
Wait, let me see in the chat. Sorry. Where is it?
Mona Muniz.
Oh. What is the most out of context you ever said? Like when recording or when I'm like just talking with friends or like right?
Yeah.
I'm not a simp. I like dinos. I like dino nuggies. I like Sonic. I look recordings. Oh, okay. I was confused. I think I'm like, why does my voice sound like that? Ew, no. So I try to be positive a little bit, but sometimes I'm like, oh no, I'm messing up. And because one time I stopped for a minute to take a break because I was overstimulated and I was still recording. I should have kept it, but I was like listening to music and singing and as Amy trying to, because that was when I was recording, which video was it? That was actually the Gold Confession Amy song animatic that hit 34K. And yeah, and also, yeah, I see the chat. Do you know Craig, like Carl, who is the bot on Discord who you record your recordings? Do you know what I'm talking about? like the bot who records your calls. And I know if you're not, yeah. So I may have changed his name to Carl because why not? And everyone says like, Leah, it's Craig. No, it's Carl. I named him from birth. He's now Carl. So that's like funny moments of like I am planning to make more bloopers and compilations in the future. Yeah, so that is a fun way to get the team out there. Yeah.
Nice. All right.
And also, Andrew, you are more than welcome to join bloopers and compilations as well.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
All right, Andrew, do you want to read the final question from Froggo?
Yes, this is from Froggo, and it's quite a good question, actually. So, if Amy and Sonic didn't exist, who would be your favorite character in the Sonic fandom?
It would have to be Blaze and Silver. Silver's just a little baby boy. He's just so cute, and I love Blaze. She's quiet. She's like chill. I think that would be my second favorite ship, because if Amy's not there, Shadow's just by himself. Well, there is people who ship Shadow and Rouge. I know some people ship Knuckles and Rouge too. I don't know, but yeah, I would ship Silver and Blaze. They have a good connection.
Interesting. All right, so looks like I have to end this a little bit earlier than usual, but I want to thank you guys for tuning in to the 21st episode of with Leah Fantasies, this Q&A. And I want to thank my co-host AndrewHVA here for co-hosting.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so stay tuned. I have like 2 more Goddess Spotlight with Liaserenityrose episodes coming out. Hopefully the announcement's coming soon, and stay tuned for other upcoming live streams. So may you all have a wonderful day, and thank you all for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and turn on that bell for notifications for upcoming live streams and video content. So bye everyone.
Bye.
Bye.